What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be dropping some news from Temple of Gainz, a little sneak peek. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below on everything that you see in this video. I'm Sir Lats-a-lot, or at least that's what I've been called in my comment section, and I crack up every time you guys hit me with that. I know that my gym has a lot of different row and back machines, so this is a perfect video for me to go over some new pieces of equipment that looks like Temple of Gainz has been teasing for a while, and then finally dropped some pictures on their Instagram the other day. If you guys don't follow them, or if it was only up for a short period of time, you would have missed it. So we have 3 live in the flesh, or I should say in the metal, pieces of gym equipment that Temple of Gainz posted up pictures of. We have their version of the, well, I guess we'll call it the Nautilus leverage row, the Nautilus xpload pull down, and last but not least, obviously, the linear row that we've gone over before, but now we're actually seeing it exist. So if we start with that leverage row, this is very different than their current row machine that they have, the ISO row, because most of their equipment right now has been sort of built around the hammer strength, type equipment. So their new machine, which is the seated leverage row, you could see is built off of the Nautilus leverage, piece of equipment. Looks like they've made some tweaks to it. Obviously, there's some positions for your feet, which some of these leverage machines, I don't like when you can't plant your feet on the machine. I find that I get a better row with my feet planted there rather than having to sort of keep your feet on the ground, which some of the machines have. GMWD Syenergee has a very rough version of something like this. I see some people talking about it. I've had it before. I never liked that you had to put your feet either behind you on rollers, or you also had, could just put your feet planted on the ground, which to me wasn't a great design. But with this here, they're moving into that Nautilus leverage type design, which I think is really cool. And some of these pieces of equipment, or other ones at least that I've seen, are things that definitely catch my interest. And when it comes to the original, hammer strength variation of the row that they have, I see a lot of people when they talk to me, they're kind of hesitant to pick up that piece because it's just sort of that typical hammer strength. It's a good piece of equipment. I love mine, but people are looking for more, I think. And that's why this is a really cool piece of equipment. Now, getting over to the xpload pull down, this one, unfortunately, is one that I'll probably never have in my basement because, as I've told you guys in the past, we have low ceilings down here. But you could see that he's, again, taking a Nautilus design. I'm sure he made his tweaks and improvements on it, and we're gonna be getting a leverage pull down design, a Nautilus type design from Temple of Gainz. So that's really cool. Yanni has been posting teasers and for this stuff for a while now, and I'll talk to him. I'll be like, when are you going to release this? When are you going to release this? Or and it's always, next year or whatever it is. So I'm really excited to see these in the wild now. The next piece of equipment is one that I've teased to you guys before as well, which is the linear row. We could see, obviously, I have the Mikelo Syenergee linear row. This is the Temple of Gainz linear row. It does not have a bar on it. It has the handles instead, which is interesting. I'm curious to see how the design works in terms of getting a deep stretch because of those handles. It's a little further up than I think what a bar would be, but I'm sure he's done his research engineering. I think it'd be really cool if you could remove those handles and have like a modular attachment where you could put a bar, easy curl bar, straight bar on that linear row. I think that would give it a lot of different variation to it, rather than just being, those single arm, handles. I think that'd be really cool. So he had originally released anticipated pricing on these months and months and months ago. I'm not going to touch those because we all know the market is moving so fast and equipment prices are going up, rarely going down. But I don't want to speculate on something that hasn't been released yet in terms of official pricing. So these are 3 new back machines from Temple of Gainz, 3 that I'm super excited about, 2 that I could actually see myself purchasing because I'm limited, with the pull down based off of the height of my ceilings in my basement. but I wanted to keep you guys up to date. These are really cool pieces of equipment. I'm excited to see Temple of Gainz moving away from some of the hammer strength designs, even though I love them, and getting into some other really cool stuff. You know, I'm reminded how slept on the Nautilus stuff is a lot of the times. For home gym type equipment, especially because they're so expensive. But this past weekend I was away on vacation and I used the hotel gym and it was just loaded with all Nautilus stuff. So it was fitting that I'm posting this video about these designs when I just spent, you know, a day or so in a gym that was outfitted in Nautilus gym equipment. So I want to see what you guys think. Make sure you put your comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.